Right. We should be back properly now. Thank you.
Oh no! Oh my god. Corner of that ledge. Oh man. I thought that was it. I thought that was 19k souls just gone. That rune's gone.
Right, actually, now that I'm tempted, will this work? It would. Oh, my OBS has just been playing up then. Right, okay. Cool. Everything should work now. But welcome in, Donnie. How was the rest of Dark Souls 2? Did you have fun? Did you kill more bosses? I apologise for my stream being a cunt.
I said stay away, sir. Easy, does. The leech has teeth. Human. Kill it. Fuck, he's fast. Grenade.
Oh, where am I?
Fresh water. As long as it's not holy water, I may find some use for it.
Oh. Yeah. I think we should be back up and running now. If someone's able to confirm for me. Yeah, you got okay. Thank you, Donnie. But yeah, tell us about the stream. Oh. Yeah, there, reset again. That's fine, I reset it. I ended stream and loaded it back up. So we should be at 3 minutes. Welcome in, Feline. Oh my god, where's the fucking range on that? Yeah, get fucked. Rick. Is someone here? Oh, short but sweet. That's not always a bad thing, though. Did you have fun is the main thing.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think
Hand
I'm
over the
fine.
pizza. No.
But what
Oh.
happened to my jailer?
Oh.
Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days.
Yeah, I hope you're doing okay, Feline.
Die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura.
I've not seen like any new weapons in a while. Although I suppose I did get my mace in the last chapter, didn't I? Cool.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected. Good evening, sir. Please forgive.
Look how fancy this man is! Look at his moustache and
I'm not
topper!
judging a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
I may have a look at your...
He's got the parts I need! Bunnies.
Good evening.
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad
Oh.
to share the address if you want.
A steak and kidney pie.
Finding a good restaurant. Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Okay. Calhoun likes a good restaurants and succulent tables. I didn't realize a table could be
I
succulent.
must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
You cannot expect the newspapers to expose the truth while the war is still raging. I can assure you that the situation here is desperate.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
Calhoun does not consider the seriousness and dangerousness of the epidemic. Calhoun will probably die.
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
I mean, yeah, you definitely will.
So you prefer
I guess.
to work...
That's a weird way of seeing things.
I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
London's lone gourmet. What a strange title.
He's even got a monocle. I haven't even mentioned a monocle.
Goodbye.
Oh. What an exquisite fellow.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either.
Mr. Fancy Pants. Indeed. Indeed. My favourite title.
I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
When did you escape the war?
Ugh. What kind of pizza did you get, Feline?
I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
I know what you mean.
No.
I haven't had much time to think about the war either.
There's no vampires here.
The epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so
Mexicana.
much time from each
Ooh,
other.
nice.
And so many
Nice.
things have happened.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Are you also a vampire?
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
You need...
Right, take care, Clarence. Bye-bye.
Whether you need to buy something or not.
Who's you?
Good evening, miss.
Oh my God, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury.
Oh!
Taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
So you telling me I could eat future girlfriend's daughter? Okay. Okay.
What do you think about this part?
Interesting.
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time?
Oh yeah, shit, that is
You
true.
met her in a dark alley at night.
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
He does like her mother,
Is there
so.
something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste.
Also, is she a
Even when
vampire
there's no
then?
epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do
Oh
you want
no,
to
she's
know?
adopted.
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And
Fair
one
enough.
day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Yeah, here.
Are you a suffragette then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
New Zealand was the first place to have women that could vote. I had that in a work quiz the other day.
A long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your...
Yeah.
Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
No.
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
I think we're in.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother? She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Oh, where'd that bloke go? I kind of wish that it would put icons on the map of where people are. So I can know where to find people that I've talked to. Instead, I end up just wandering around for ages, not knowing where the fuck I am. Well, I mean, I know where I am, but I don't know where people are. How am I supposed to talk to the people and find them if I can't bloody locate them? Yeah, I found the sewers, though. Cool.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, that's locked. That's fine. Who dis?
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss.
In the
You
sewers?
don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Right.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats?
Oh, dear.
Voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me.
Maybe
about
she's
the
getting
voice.
controlled by a vampire.
Who is this?
Or an econ, sorry.
Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Karina has only incoherent speech when speaking about what happened to her. Okay.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I
She got
campaigned
messed
for
up.
good causes. But that was before It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
I must.
Alright then. Well, I mean, apart from obviously whatever shit she's going through, she's perfectly healthy. Right, another door unlocked. I think I can get in through the front door, maybe? Yeah.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
Damn it! I need to be level 4 for that.
Forgive me.
I gotta go for a bit, pick
With the epidemic,
Ro up. If I'm not back, have a good rest of the stream and sweet tomorrow. Yeah, Donnie, no worries. Take care. Tell Ro I said hi. I appreciate the raid. Right, here he is.
Good evening.
I won't.
Do you need...
I hope it.
You need...
There you go. Right, we've healed him. That's open. Alright, I guess we'll just go do the story then. I'm apparently missing a bunch of people, but I don't know where any of them are. Oh, there's a... Oh, new events. New dialogue from Lady Ashbury. And Dr. Swansea has more to talk to me about. I'll do that a bit later.
It could be someone you know.
So I know I can upgrade one weapon. I'm like hesitant about upgrading my my boop stick because what if I get a better two-handed weapon that needs them? You know? I don't know how easy it's going to be to come across them.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your
Welcome in,
business?
Mickey. How you doing?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Doing good, thanks. Just shoveling food into my gob. Ugh.
There has been quite a...
Oh, how lucky it is to be the food. How you? What's for dinners?
I'm sure the
Welcome to the
Ascalon
Ascalon.
Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Yes, I can't talk to him. Bit bloody. Oh, fuck. What did I do? So we have homemade chips, then some chicken I marinated in yogurt and spices that I fried up in flatbread with salad. Oh. Oh. I think my mouth just orgasmed. Sounds good though. I hope you're enjoying, as always, with your Michelin star food that you make. I think I might have accidentally left outside the back door. But on the upside, I think that means it'll be unlocked now. Yeah, it is. I did. My bad. I have that effect on people. Not the back door again, I know. Can't help it. I keep finding myself in the back door. I think you'd enjoy this game, Mickey. If you haven't already played it. I have, but never finished it. It's fun. Played it on PS4. I also have it on PS4. We are playing the PC version though, but yeah. I do have it on PlayStation 4 as well. I found a few things. A good dagger? Aw, man. That's an offhand weapon. Fuck that noise.
Welcome to the Ascalon.
Right, I think I need to talk to the other people, then I can talk to the rest of these peeps here. What a new weapon. Everyone's been... Let me have that! There has to be an actual sword in this game. Surely. Key to the Ascalon Club's basement. Nice. Right. Where's their basement? Ah. I found their basement. Apart from a collectible, there's nothing down here. Useful time. But yeah, when I finish this game, I'm looking up a speed run. Because I'm really curious what the speed run for this game was like. With all the different choices and how chaotic it can be. I am very curious.
Good evening.
We found the coat.
If I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him. Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss.
Okay.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
Bristol.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable.
That you dare talk
Is she a
about
good friend of yours?
how like that.
Yes, she is. I may even say I admire her probity and her kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk?
Okay.
Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
It's of no concern of yours.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Didn't I already do that when I was in the war?
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club...
Guy who does the main character's voice is so smooth. Yeah.
The true nature of its members remains.
I was saying earlier that, like, the best thing about the main character is his voice.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
Can listen to him talk for houses.
I alone am entitled
I
to
love
command
listening to
our
people
members,
talk for
and I
houses.
do appreciate obedience.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to
Bloody
protect the British
autocorrect.
Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for some
Wait, are you saying that William Marshall was a vampire then? I have to tell my friend about that.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
Fair enough.
My fellow members, dear friends, please
The music in
gather
this
and
game's
welcome
good too.
Miss Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed.
I like just a random like violin and stuff playing, popping in out of
The
nowhere.
blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Yeah, I suppose.
Delightful.
All right.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
Creep, yeah. Yeah, a very big creep.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece, figuratively? It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed. Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates. May I ask who you are, sir? Why would you be interested? Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself. Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson.
Aloysius? What a name. Aloysius! He's the pillar of society here.
Are you a member of the club? Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die. What can you tell me about it? It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying one at that. Are you sick? Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself. My body is slowly abandoning me, Dr. Reed. Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires. Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place. Is not the nature of this club a secret shared by only a privileged few? My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information. So you asked for membership? I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent. Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London. A withering London figurehead, to be precise. Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
Yes, we get it, Jonathan. My God. How many times does someone have to say, I'm a doctor, you know?
The world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality? Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in.
He's at the worst age to become immortal. At least 300 more times. Alright, gotcha. We should be fine till the end of stream then.
What do you know about the Guard of Prewin? I should not say this, but I admire their commitment.
This is what the nation needs right now.
But they are our enemies.
They are not mine, Dr. Reed.
Well, yeah, but if they know that you're in a cult with a vampire, I think you might be theirs.
But brute force will not be enough to fight this plague. We have to think differently.
What is the situation like in this part of town?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you more effectively than I.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
Please tell me it's not burning it down.
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall.
Oh my god, he's Trump.
A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
But that would segregate the rich from the poor, would it not? It would be unjust.
Our only course of action must be to save England. And to save England, we have to make sacrifices.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
I'm very eager just to kill you, just because. He sounds like a true Tory. I mean, he's probably one of the originals. You know?
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was.
I just find it quite weird that they're using
well, not quite
William Marshall as like the OG here.
Of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you
Immortal
reveal nothing
fetish.
of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation?
Some fancy words right there.
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod.
Volcod.
All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
They look nothing like werewolves.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scowls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Scowls.
That's not really a way of doing it.
I have met peaceful and wise Scowls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Scowls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Such an example.
I can now mesmerize people at level 4.
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I will put a foot outside until we went in there.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Oh, that means I can get into Venus's house.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire. Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys. A nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Goodbye.
She's been quite busy these last few nights.
Hello again, Venus.
Jonathan, you're still up. Can't you just knock at people's doors during the day?
Let me in.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Right. First means first. Rampage our house.
Beautiful family.
It's locked, all right.
Lovely stuff. Right, cool. Now we'll talk to the woman. Meow.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
Yeah.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan.
Oh my god, I don't care!
Condolences for your sister.
Stop bringing up my dead sister.
Thank you, Venus. was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Oh, yeah, because you sat at home was really the problem.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
He's healthy. Balls.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
The McPhersons. I heard they locked themselves in their own house.
They could just be afraid of getting sick.
Perhaps you're right. But if I were you, I'd pay them a visit. A big house, reachable through a courtyard, to the north of the railway bridge.
Alright, take care, Venus. Maybe I'll kill you later. We'll see. Oh, up and around. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out how do I get around there, but yeah. Drink my blood and put me in a pie.
Sniffing around here. I need to find out.
What is this, a weird mix of vampire Sweeney Todd? Welcome in, Sammy. How you doing? It's Fleet Street, right? Sweeney Todd? Where's Fleet Street in London? I'm good. I'm enjoying my wizarding experiences. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad you're enjoying. On a Monopoly board. I mean, do lots of Monopoly. I'm doing this mainly to get my health back, I think, at this point. Hey, Blair. How's world domination?
Finish him.
It's easier. That's good. That's what we like to hear. Huh. There's been a murder most foul.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
So deep. Just up the road from Blackfriars Station. Oh, really? You just gotta hoard every seashell by the seashore, mark them up. After seashells, I'll go into the stuff. Oh, we were talking about Sweeney Todd, and I don't know where Fleet Street is in London, so I think Sammy was just answering that.
He had his
Sammy wants to become a pie.
Eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
I have seen that movie with Johnny Depp. It wasn't bad.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
What am I cleansing? So, just gone over and get the closest shave you've ever had. I want to comment, but I won't. That doesn't sound like degen behavior, if you ask me.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that said Liza Minnelli! Whoops! I mean, it's close. How do I clean myself? Wait a minute, I think I saw what was going on here. Ah, fuck, I gave her invincibility frames where I done that.
I've never seen such a radical mutation.
Oh, fuck.
Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
Streamer Sammy wants to be made into a pie. Me? Constantly cream pie, huh? I mean...
So, this girl took lessons at
that
the
would be
famous
making her
Doris
into a
Fletcher
pie.
acting school.
I'm not sure if that's the kind of pie you'd want to become. That's 7. DJing behavior. The fact DreamWorks is involved with Sweeney Todd's the biggest crime in that movie. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember much about the movie. So... I can't remember if people enjoyed it or they didn't enjoy it. But cream pies are best pies. Are you sure? There's a certain fellow in this game that loves a good steak and kidney pie. I feel like he would beg to differ. Did I stir? Damn. Extra rare? Oh, no. Although now that I think about it, could you do a steak and kidney pie where it's rare? I kind of want to sleep, but at the same time, oh no. Oh no. Like extra extreme rare. Oh, so extreme. I got the best one for that now, apparently. Oh man, what do I do? Do I do this? I don't know. This seems to be my good weapon. I'll just fuck it. I'll just do it. Add stun. Nah, stun's pretty good already, I think. Yeah, do that. Cool. Although, can I upgrade this? Yes. Okay. Just a living slab of meat, extra rare meat, hold the everything. Things don't eat animals that are alive to and they have feelings. Every meat eater. How about no? This is true to some regard. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so I can destroy some lamb garage right now. That's like the thing where it's like on a stand heating up, right? I get paid at 8:33 time. What? How come you get paid like at a specific time?
That building is under quarantine.
I don't know. That's so weird. Just imagine, like, you turn up to get paid. It's 8:32. They're like, nah. You got a minute. You go wait your minute. And it's between 8:30 and 8:40. Direct deposit is a bitch. Damn them all. Okay, I got a silver fork. It's there. There. But I get paid like 3 days early, and I have a little moocher. Looks at Sammy. Sammy, a moocher? Are we sure we're talking about the same person? Sammy's no moocher. Surely not. She is. Oh, I'm in the house, okay. A remarkable pump-action shotgun? Love it a bit, so. I love pump-action shotguns. Pump. Yeah. Pump. Get some more healthy back into me. I meant pub. Yep. Mm-hmm. Of course, I believe you. Why wouldn't I? I got one. This might kill her? No, I'm gonna have to do one more hit. There we go. Ah, shit! This would go. Yes. The most innocent degen. Right, well, I mean, I guess I fixed the area then, right?
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is the source of the epidemic. What a whore.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Apples. Okay. Yes, I am. Thanks, Sammy. See? The moocher sticks up for you.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Alright, cool. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know where I am.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
I'm the finest of the vermins. Ah, I'm terrible. My puns are abhorrent. Oh god, it's a priest! No, he's gonna kill me! Why did the priest hit so hard? Out of all of them. Oh, damn it. Burn the priest. I wish. We don't really have any fire. Oh, wait, my shotgun does fire. Maybe then. Got him. God damn it, Bobby. No! I did, he died! Fuck it. Fuck, that sucks more than Vampire Succubus. Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely does. I still can't figure out if I actually lose XP. I forgot to see what my XP was before I died. I feel like last time we did die, though, we did lose XP from it. Oh no, we still got 8,000. I'm back here, though. Which is a pain in the ass.
That was easy.
Oh, yeah, I wish. No! Oh my fucking god! Yeah. Pains in the aces. Pains in the aces. I would have loved the Shadow Hunt game be stuff like this. I've never played Shadow Hunt. I think I've seen a couple people play it. See, easy, Master Vampire Panda. If any more, oh. Right.
My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. Make you wanna dribble dribble, you know.
Welcome in, Rubes. You want SFX 2, or because SFX 1 will be on a cooldown. Oh, fuck off! I hit him first! So your box got collected. Fingers crossed. Okay. I mean, they're pretty good. I think they'd probably be fine getting it here tomorrow. If not, then, you know, I'll just have it Friday. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's okay. As long as it gets here. No need to worry yourself, Rubes. Paid extra for it to come tomorrow? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, then, yeah, I guess it should come tomorrow. I guess it has no choice. It better come tomorrow. Right. Now if I gotta watch out for the priest. No! Get away from me, priest! Yeah, fuck you, priest. It's a HelloFresh box. What, you mean that it's all in? Or you telling me you've got me HelloFresh? I use the HelloFresh. Okay, I was gonna say. Not a box that says nice bun this time. Oh yeah. That was like one of the best boxes. Oh, fuck off! This time it says hello fresh bun. Oh my god, that would be pretty cool. It's quite. I posted it in Discord, but yeah, I got a card from work. It felt kind of weird, but that's mainly just because obviously, you know, last time it was around this time. Last time around this year, the other team forgot. I didn't await into the theatre. Nibble! That's a mouthful of word without really saying what the whole thing's about. Oh, why have I got a feeling I'm going to have to go around the back? better bloody do. Pardon me.
There's an open window on the second floor.
Oh, I fucking called
I
it.
should be able to get in through that.
Yeah, otherwise, how you doing, Rubes? Please tell us. Supply us with all the knowledge we need about your lovely self. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, it's had a bit of a mixed bag today. At least on the upside, you have to worry about work tomorrow.
Whoa.
Now that I think about it, the one time I saw someone play a bit of this, they were fighting on a stage. So it might have been this bit. Right, be right back. Chicken nuggies ready? Chicken nuggies? I am jealous.
Fletcher's voice. Where does it come from?
I can't remember last time I had chicken nuggies. Oh, I fucking hate that move.
Alas, poor Doris. I knew her well.
That way. I am really looking forward to the 12-hour stream tomorrow, though. I'm hoping people will enjoy, if they, you know, want to come around and join. Oh, fuck off! The pillar was there! Go on with that bullshit. This game's so fucking shit. I had to use up all my fucking blood. Oh my god, for fuck's sake! There we go. That's what I don't get. Like, him there was jumping, and mid-jump, I hit him, right? And he fell down. But, like, whenever any other time when I'm doing it, it won't fucking hit them. So where's the in-between here for that?
It's locked.
No. I'm not going to use my potions.
Will they adore me again when they share my fate?
I just need to remember that XP amount.
This is despicable. I cannot enter.
It's not. Right.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Oh my god, here we go again. I'm a doctor, you know.
All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. Your blood, my children, my touché. I smell you.
How does that make sense? I've got a blood shield on. How has she hit me through it?
Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she whose beauty was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate?
Ah! I know she's got a strong arm! Oh my god, oh my, this fucking game. Okay, probably like just before the fight. Yeah. Cool. But now I don't really have any blood.
You killed my father. Your hand is. Ha ha ha! Touché, sir. Ha ha! On guard.
For fuck's sake, like, I feel like I'm much closer than it makes me out to be.
Smell your fear. Touché, sir. I summon thee, my children of the night. My blade, behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she whose beauty was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate?
I can kill those all I want. I just can't. Can I put my other potions on? But yeah, no, the whole game is kind of Dark Soulsy, to be fair, Rubes. Done it! Woo!
Wait.
I got a sword! I knew I'd get a sword at some point.
I don't want to die.
And I did
me.
not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No.
No, Miss Fletcher.
So blunt.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation.
Thank you, Rubes.
No one.
Obby got a good clip earlier as well.
And farewell.
Okay. Bit dramatic, but alright.
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum.
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that scam.
Did I be putting a DC? I know I did it earlier.
No heart. I'm not here for you. But once I've put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
Is this... okay. Oh no, that is considered a one-handed weapon. Oh, I've got a sword now.
The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
I see my name. Yeah, I just said about the clip you done earlier. Can I get a shout out for Robbie Rubes? Thank you.
This is okay. This is like, that's something. Now this, a masterpiece. Masterpiece.
Okay.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
That's my grandma top.
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience.
Mission update. Have we been on chapter 5 for long?
It's to affect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Was gonna hopefully tell your face is chapter 5. Thank you, Rubes. I don't even know if we'd be able to win that fight. I mean, this face is pretty strong. I don't even know what that means, but yeah. Oh, no, wait, no. I can make the best saber. The best saber. Decrease stamina consumption would be pretty good. Two 297, 252. That's pretty good. Decrease the reload time. Yes. Damage. Yes. Yeah. That's the face that defeated Vlad the Impaler. Yeah. Oh. I just need to get me some more good parts. Right. Let's get some level ups. Get that one. Gonna get the best healing. Fuck it, why not? I forgot today's Nintendo Direct. Yeah. Hey, this place is back on healthy. This place is on serious, but there's not really much I could do apart from cure her. Oh, some of the hospitals getting a bit iffy. I might need to fix them up. Oh, this place is very critical. But then again, to be fair, I did kill their leader. I could just massively fuck this place up and drink them all. I'd have to kill them first. Alright. Alright, let's go report our discoveries. I'm also gonna pop to the shop.
Good evening, Doc.
I may.
That was 2. Not enough that I want though. I don't know how many I need for this to upgrade it. Yeah, anyway. Let's go talk to the old bogies. At some point, I was raided into here. I was blessed to wake up to this handsome face. Who are you talking about? There ain't no one here with a handsome face. Hello. Hey, Blood, how you doing? I was waiting for Rubes to tell me off.
Always a pleasure to see you, sir.
Oh yeah, this one. Okay, this is just me reading.
I must admit the Guard of Prewin impressed me. They must have spent years preparing their plan.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
Rubes, can I get a shout out for Blood as well?
Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lancebearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
Oh, I thrust the lance. What a term of phrase.
I did my best.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club.
And I'm sure
I
it's
want you to
so
recruit a new
delicious.
vampire.
Recruit a new vampire.
I kind of
You
fits
seem
with
to be
this
on some
game.
Sort of diplomatic mission.
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
He doesn't want to be a vampire.
Voice, Dr. Reed. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go,
All right.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
But yeah,
He's about to die,
how are you doing, blood?
and he just may be the most influential man in England.
Did you have a nice sleep?
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is
I would
entirely
say, did you have the best dream? But to be fair, if you're in it, how could it not be the best, right?
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your...
He sure changed his mind when we spoke to him a minute ago. And I say a minute ago, I mean probably like half an hour ago. He didn't want to be a vampire.
Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself.
He even said he
He
didn't.
studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive them.
What if he's just died before we got there? Yeah.
But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I don't know how I feel about this. I don't want to tan the old man.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do.
Yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me.
You
more
see?
about the recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Whisper to me.
What will you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
Don't vampires have really good hearing?
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maiden,
Or is that another law thing?
from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Okay. Game loads. Come on. Load for me. Any minute now. There we go. I feel like this is probably a good place to end it for tonight.
Vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
But yeah, I'm probably going to call it there. A little bit earlier than normal, but not too early. I'm going to go get some foods because I'm quite starved. I'm quite hungry. Oh, I'm also pissed about earlier and the fucking stream messing up. That's so annoying. Right, let's move to just chatting. Screen for a minute. There we go. Cool. Right, let's see who's on, and we can send some love to someone. Sophia's on. We'll send a love to Sophia. Alright. So that in a minute. But yeah, no, it's been good. So just a reminder, tomorrow will be the 12-hour stream. Starting at 10 AM British Standard Time. So if you want to come and chill, you know where I'll be. And I get the pleasure of streaming most of it with the gorgeous Rubes in stream. And we'll be joined by other people throughout the day as well. Yeah, so just a reminder, I'll set up the raid and then we can go over it. But yeah, so the plan tomorrow is what me and Rubes are going to be playing a chill game from like 10 till 1. Then Rubes will hop off. I'll be playing something random, maybe like Darkest Dungeon or something. I'm not quite sure what the random game will be yet. Then Rubes will be jumping back on at 3 o'clock, and we're going to play some Resident Evil 5 for a little bit. And I think Rubes has to go about 5:30, and then I'll be playing some DBD until 8. So if anyone's around and wants to play DBD with me, you're more than welcome to jump in and join. As otherwise I'll just be playing solo queue, which will be boring. So I'm hoping I've got someone to play with, otherwise yeah, it'd be a bit weird. DBD, indeed. But yeah, if you haven't, there is of course all the links. You jump into Discord or stalk my socials or see my past streams. But yeah, please wish Sophia the best. She is amazing. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow, bright and early. Bye-bye.